drops. What, 8? Witching Wells and Aether Spell Bombs and 1 Pithing Needle? So technically 9, but the Pithing Needle you can whir for most of the time. We can cut the Spell Bombs, we can cut the Witching Wells. So 4 of those get cut for the Chalices. And then the other 4 probably get cut for the Mox Ambers that I wanted earlier. And then you have 24 mana sources, which is slightly more comfortable a lot of the time. And yes, I'm aware there's only 12 legends in the deck, which is a little bit light. And Urza is 4 mana, so he doesn't really count. But I feel like the explosiveness of Mox Ambers is pretty worthwhile. So I'm willing to try it as is. I'm just saying I think that the version I'm proposing now might be rock solid. That said, here we are back with one of my favorite decks of all time. Not really, but it's similar enough-ish, maybe, for me to love it. So this is BURG Control, blue, black, red, and green. This is 4-color money pile, but it's not the 4-color money pile you think that it is. It's not playing Teferi. It's not playing Omnath. So why are we playing this deck at all? Well, we get the cheap interactive spell Fatal Push instead of Path to Exile. Infinitely superior in my opinion. And then we're just leaning into a lot more blue control elements, Hour of Promise to go get Field of the Dead, as well as a lot of other utility lands. For some reason, this list is playing a Castle Vantress. I wasn't under-impressed with it the last time I played this list, so I'm going to keep it. I'm not 100% sure about this very speculative sideboard Boil. Maybe it should just be the 4th Cleansing Wildfire, but everything else here seemed pretty money. So we are just gonna pop that out and pop in the 4th Wildfire and then just rock and rumble. So let's do that. Let's just do it, you know? Let's do it. Gameplay. I love playing Wrenn and Six. I love playing Jace the Mind Sculptor. And I love playing 3 or 4 or even 5-color control decks if you can get away with it. Turns out in Modern, 5 colors is not only a stretch, but it's just generally not worth it. But 4 is good enough. Trailovsky is our opponent. Hey there. Good luck and having fun. Can I keep this hand? Well, it's not in the dark. We are playing 27 lands in our deck. And I have access to turn 1 Lightning Bolt, and I have access to Remand as soon as I get a 2nd mana. I'm going to keep it. It's sketchy, but it's got a lot of action. Opponent mulls to 6. I'm already wanting to think of if they Thoughtseize or Niv. Yeah, I mean, Niv is a great deck. I like Niv. But without Astrolabe, I didn't love it. And then it's not really it's like a tap-out control deck, which I do like. So I should play Niv again at some point. Okay, if they Thoughtseize me, am I countering it? Oh, never mind. Don't need to care. Don't need to care. And land. Let me tell you something. It's a tad loud. Oh, she's coming in. And she's going out. Taylor, you're going out to pasture. Oh, what is that? Oh! Am I taking this? I could fetch Shock to push it. But LFG. What? Thing is, if they have a Scourge of the Skyclaves, I really want to save the push for that. So. Guess we should have just bolted on our turn. I didn't realize I was playing against Infect. 49% to hit second land on 2. Sure, but we did it. I mean, the number of times I have failed to hit those kind of plays is... Oh, let's fucking go. No. I just need to know what it stands for. I never run into LFG. I do love a good let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Bring on the pain, nerd. Don't actually, I don't want to die. 23% to hit second land on 2 and third land on 3, though. Yeah. Well, and then you see why I was not surprised to not hit the next one, right? I think my opponent's trying to figure out if they can kill me this turn, which is upsetting. Like, you gotta hate that moment where your opponent's like, can I just kill them? Probably. If they have a TBR, it's 10 damage. We're just pushing the shadow here. There's no fuss, no muss. If they're only dealing 1 damage this turn, that's fine. And if we get to snap push next turn, we're golden. Wow. All right. Well, that is upsetting, but we get to remand the Lurrus, so I guess that's all right. Assuming they play the Lurrus. Damn you, concede. We're not conceding. Oh, they want to get the shadow, huh? You need to resolve your Lurrus first. I've missed playing Dredge. Now that I've picked it back up, it's been so much fun. Yeah. Quality Magic the Gathering deck. All right, so So they're going to go Lurrus into Death Shadow this turn. So we're not going to take a lot of damage this turn. We're probably able to resolve Cryptic next turn, or Hour of Promise for a bunch of blockers. So realistically, the only way they kill me is if they have TBR, which we can force. So let's just play Uro this turn. So I think it makes sense just to think that far out ahead, and just we're way far behind on time. Wow, that's not a good enough reason to concede for me, friend. I apologize if that's a problem for you. We're way behind. We're still alive on turn 5, so we're not behind. Easily escape Uro next turn YOLO. Yeah, can do that too. Also an option. Like, taking 1 this turn feels great. Hit me, Taylor. Hit me again. Like the way she hits me. I mean, it's okay. So they don't have anything else they can play. Safe word equals Uro. They don't have anything else they can play out of their graveyard, so I feel like I just cast Hour of Promise here and get 2 zombies, and then, like, I don't think there's any way they can kill me. Or we can Mystic Sanctuary, reset, bolt. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, can't do that. All right, would have screwed up. So safe word is peanut butter. It's a good safe word. We're just gonna Hour of Promise here for a bunch of zombies, and if we have to force, we will force. So we'll go Field, and I could go Field of Ruin. Yeah, because Field of Ruin is a fetch land. Always yield. Pass the turn. Okay. I guess if they had double TBR, they might be able to kill me. Easy win, GG. I mean, let's see. Dat member? Okay. Opponent should concede. If they have TBR, I understand why they're not. I mean, they have the lethal turn here. So, if they have TBR, if they have another bolt, if they have a fatal push, we're toast. Like, completely screwed. So, yep, that's good enough. I wish my opponent had conceded, but, you know, they had it all. They didn't even draw any extra cards that game. They just had it all on the mull to 6. We whiffed on lands too many times. I think it's just these. Board out a Jace, Force, and Spell Snare. Yeah. That feels fine. Jellyfish can't be my safe word. I like to use that word too often. That is a good hand. So we go Ketria Triome into... This can't fetch a Ketria Triome. Zagoth Triome into Steam Vents, I guess. Yikes. But from that point, we should be in really good shape. Although neither of those lands produce black. But I don't have a black-green or black-red land in my deck. No, I have the Zagoth Triome. So if we have to pitch on a discard spell here, we 100% will. Nope. Works for me. So there's literally no way I can cast this Fatal Push right now and cast Wrenn and Six next turn. That's frustrating. So we go Zagoth Triome and then Steam Vents, like I said. Tron's a weird control deck. I mean... Oh, yeah. Sorry, Salsaras, but I was just trying to give the best opinion on your deck that I could. Like, I wasn't, you know... It's not you, and it's not your favorite card. It's the reality. It's not my fault reality doesn't agree with our favorite cards sometimes. Okay. They didn't miss a land draw, did they? No, they're trying to figure out if they want to play a fetch land or a non-fetch land. No, it was the black-green Pox deck. The black-green Loam Pox. No, but in Modern, we played against black-green Loam Pox. I don't have a Discord, but there is a Serum Visions podcast Discord, so... I don't know... We should get a Discord link in there, but I can fire off a Discord link, hold on. God damn it, McAfee, go away so I can give my friends the thing. There we go. So that is a link for the Serum Visions podcast. Anyone who wants to join, you can join 100% for free. There's no obligation. No money down. Scourge. Yep. I brought enough fatal pushes for the whole class. Okay, gotcha. So I guess I play Uro into fatal push? Yeah, 100%. Okay, so I've got a swamp, so this will get the swamp. So we have green, play blue. Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath, which shrinks their Scourge, which is sweet. Which I think I'm just going to kill it main phase. Just because I don't want to get blown out by any kind of nonsense. Any kind of nonsense. Get out of here, Scourge. Boop. Do you know we live in a simulation, guys? Sorry to break it to you. I mean, listen, I saw the Matrix. I'm aware. We're all batteries. Human batteries. Does it make any mathematical sense? No. But, you know, don't worry about it. Robots know what they're doing. I saw Wall-E. Right? Wall-E was a quality film. No dialogue, made me want to cry. What do you got, nerd? Second Scourge of the Skyclaves. Good lord, how am I ever going to beat that? Death Shadow? How am I ever going to beat that? Wait a minute. I can't beat both of those with one fatal push? Wait a second. Wait a sec. Alright, so they're... I mean, I'm not gonna... There's no way I'm not gonna go for this play. If they have the mutagenic growth, or if they were trying to rip it, like, okay, they'll get me here, but, like, whatever. Do they have it? Okay. You got me. Fair enough. I had to try. I mean... You don't pass up an opportunity like that. So this one costs more, bouncing it is a bigger tempo gain. And if they kill my Jace, they're just feeding my Uro. It's all over, people. Wait, no, hold on. I should be more happy about this. I love that soundbite. Although I need to edit the new one that I just downloaded, but... We're gaining on clock! We're gaining on clock! My opponent's tanking! We got him. We got him. Listen, there's only one way to gain on clock, Sorceros. 1 second at a time. I imagine Doomsday players love MTGO clock. Yeah, I guess so. So I'm discarding this Castle Vantress, unfortunately. Just getting whacked here, but I really don't want to discard Force of Negation. Especially because right now, if they have Teamer Battle Rage, I'm an exact lethal. So they'll probably go for it. I should have left the Zagoth Triome up. Leaving the swamp up is a super gigantic telegraph. Spend 5 minutes on your pile. No calls for slow play. Well, because there's a chess clock. So if you slow play, you lose the match. It's not just a warning. There's no phase 2. You just lose. So I love that telegraph. It was good. Alexander Graham Bell hype. Good for you. Oh, they're attacking down my Jace. I mean, D D D D D D D D D D D D D D D D. That's from the Death Shadow. Bolt. I mean, their other card in hand is Scourge of the Skyclaves, so saving my Jace means I get to Brainstorm. So that seems like quality. Also, I can still escape my Uro. This game is over. Super, super over. They should have gone everything at the Jace if they wanted to kill it. And we can even Mystic Sanctuary here. Yeah, no kidding, they conceded. Alex with the absolute blazing take. I'll be back in a second. All right. Got my laundry turned over with 20 seconds to spare. 25 seconds? 25 seconds to spare. All right. Game the third. Let's do it. Let's draw all the cheap interaction. Just wreck them up. Wreck them up, wreck them up. This is now a Nikola Tesla appreciation thread. You mean stream, but yes. I always get terrified facing Hammer Time. I mean, you should. They're going to kill you on turn 2. Then you remember you have 3 EE main deck. Oh, yeah. Maybe my Urza deck needs some EEs in it. In fact, it probably does. Maybe instead of some copies of Hibernation and or Aether Gust. You gotta fly home tomorrow. Where are you now? Where are you now that you're flying home tomorrow? Also, do Do I have more than one breeding pool in my deck? Do I have another untapped green source? I don't. Yikes. Okay. Well, at least we know. So I could shock the breeding pool here, but then if they have Scourge of the Skyclaves, they get to play it for free. So we're going to pass and do nothing. If they play Scourge, we get to push it. If they Thoughtseize me, we get Thoughtseized. Nothing we can do. But they didn't do it on turn 1, so they don't have one. You're in Ottawa, okay. Gotcha. How is the Windy Apple? I know, it's not the Windy Apple. Capital City is the Windy Apple. Wow. This is a new one. That's a sick draw. Why not Veil a Seize? We literally couldn't unless we shocked in Breeding Pool. And shocking in the Breeding Pool is such a clear telegraph that we have the Veil that I didn't want to do it. Because then they'll just not play the Thoughtseize, right? Thoughtseizing into Veil is kind of a disaster for them, right? Because they don't lose the life. Like, that's a very big deal for that deck. It's our only blue-green or green source. Yeah. So, this breeding pool, this was the only... we couldn't fetch for something that... yeah. We couldn't fetch for something that would do it. Okay. So, it looks like they have a Scourge of the Skyclaves trapped in their hand. Which is neat. Die. Bloop. Alright. Oh, well. But they might have Death Shadow as well, so. And I can't do anything about the Death Shadow right now. Yep. Alright. I can now do something about the Death Shadow. We can steal it. Listen, you wouldn't download a Death Shadow. Do I do it now? Pretty sure I just do it now, right? I don't have to. Like, I can wait until they go more all in on it. I don't know if I should, but... so if they do something that I want to Veil this turn... I also have Mana Leak. Alright, we're not going after it yet. We can also let it hit us a bit, because then it might stay alive. Yeah. We might get to keep it. Like, using Archmage's Charm as a kill spell is neat, but it's not particularly efficient. Those commercials are funny, especially in retrospect, right? You wouldn't download a bear. You wouldn't download a car. Yes, we would. People do that. All right, what else? What else? Holy shit, that's a hand. I mean, I have to Mana Leak this, right? I wouldn't let it hit me. Get out of here. Thoughtseize me now. I only have one green up. It's totally safe. The winning line is probably let them go all in. Maybe. Shock? So I could play Charm and Veil? Pretty sure we're cycling Cryptic Command this turn. Because I'm not really worried about... We'll see if they crack the Sunbaked Canyon pre-combat, but once they go to combat, we're just going to cycle Cryptic Command. And then we'll see where we end up next turn. Yeah, perfect. So they're probably going to pick up their Lurrus out of their sideboard. Yep. So if we Jace bounce one of these shadows, they're going to play Lurrus, play Swift Spear, probably Lava Dart me, kill the Jace, hit me for 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. Forcing the dart doesn't help. Shocking in. Breeding Pool doesn't help. Unless I need to play Veil. Pretty sure I'm not supposed to play the Jace here. Jace might be our best pitch to Force of Negation. That might be his job. Oh, the shadows are getting really big. Maybe I should have let them hit me lower earlier so I could steal one. It's possible. Swift Spear out of the hand. Okay. Goes to combat. I can't stop that. So I can go field Abrupt Decay or... Oh, they're making their shadows bigger. They didn't shock. Weird. They have a Swift Spear in their graveyard, so they're probably just going to... Oh, we're probably dead, huh? But killing a shadow doesn't help me as much as stealing a shadow. But if I steal the shadow now, it just dies. And then they get to bring it back anyway. Super awkward. I honestly think we might be just pinned out in a way where all we're in for is we just need to top deck Damnation, which luckily we are playing. Because they're just going to go Lurrus Death Shadow now. That is bad news. Okay. We are 100% dead if they play this turn correctly. So don't get eliminated, I suppose, is the call for the day. Don't get eliminated. Because they're going to play Swift Spear Lava Dart, most likely? I guess they could play something else and screw up. I guess. Like, if they lead on some black removal spell... Okay, yeah. So Swift Spear Lava Dart is the clearest path to victory, I'm pretty sure. They just go attack and I go block their shadow with this shadow, and then they Lava Dart and we die. It doesn't matter, the prowess triggers kill us though. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. It's all good. No worries. Maybe they screw up. Maybe they do something else. It's almost impossible for them to screw up, really, because the Lava Dart cost is sack a mountain, which they can't ever tap off of. So maybe they'll instant speed Whir for... Nice. Good job, Jiggy. Yeah, we died. Only lost us to 4-color money. Good for you, buddy. Yeah, but you have to get on stream and help me learn to play that deck, because apparently I'm just garbage with it. I mean, I have played it, and I know how to play it, and I've gotten some sweet lines out of it. They shouldn't have darted us. Yeah, they should have darted themselves. That's true, but we still died, so... I mean, it didn't matter, but you're right. If they had a removal spell, we live, and our shadow eats theirs. Yeah. If we had Bolt or Fatal Push, we could have totally wrecked them there. But we didn't, unfortunately. I put in the extra Lightning Bolt, but we did not draw it. I guess I could have boarded in Aether Gusts. I don't know that I was supposed to, but... on the play, huh? It's not great. But I'll keep it on the back of Remand. And the fact that I have 25 lands to draw to. Blue. Oh no. Okay. Super. I love playing a really, really good, really, really close match against a deck and then getting immediately queued into it and just getting... Oh, they're Mardu nonsense. Oh, you crazy bastard. You... Roy, you're being summoned. Yep, there he is. Hey, we drew out of it. Neat. Good job, little deck. So this is going to get me Zagoth Triome, I think. I guess I could get Watery Grave if I'm more concerned about aggressively. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, this is the black red. No, this is the black red mid range deck. I think this is the list that's just playing Sultai Triome for their engineered explosives and for the fact that you can sometimes incidentally cycle it. I think I'm gonna get Watery Grave here and cycle my Cling to Dust, because that's probably better than getting an island. Certainly better than getting a forest. Does it end us? Yeah, I mean, it might, but we can draw a card here, so... we're gonna do it. I mean, we have basics in our deck. I don't love that, but I don't know if it's right. It feels worth with Uro and Fawn. I mean, you're not wrong, but it all feels bad. But we have Hour, right? We can get to this. Literally one more land, and then we can get up to enough lands for Archmage's Charm. Jace. Sure, yeah, you're not wrong. Yikes. Do I snap in response to that? They're going to take my Hour. Okay, so it doesn't matter what I do. They're going to take my Hour if they're smart. Okay. Maybe we'll draw the other one. It could happen. I mean, we can cast Remand now. That ain't not bad. Maybe we'll just top deck all the islands. Like, maybe we'll just be super, super lucky. We're not under pressure. We could also just draw more... Oh, never mind. So, island and swamp. Hit him with the deal with it glasses, Roy. Hit him with the deal with it glasses. Deal with it. Oh, next turn we could just go snap. Snap Hour Promise. Liliana. Oh, it's good to laugh. It's good to laugh. Heyo! All right. Well, we're not out of here yet. And in fact, hilariously, we don't have red mana. Do I want to let them activate the Liliana? I kind of do. No, I don't. No, we'll just... I really want to trophy the Blood Moon. So if I discard Snap... No, I discard Archmage's Charm to the Liliana. We trophy the Blood Moon end of turn, and then we just go Snap Hour, get a bunch of zombies. Yeah, that's the plan. So... I suppose I could, if I'm going to just discard the Archmage's Charm, I could just draw 2 and then discard one of these. And largely, it's not really going to... Well, that was just perfection, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Well, kind of. I guess we're not killing the Liliana right away. Yeah. Yeah. All right. They discard a swamp, and then they have nothing. Bye, Blood Moon. Well, it's not anymore, but that's fine. We're just going to go Snap Hour and get a bunch of zombies and just wreck them. I don't think that they're... Oh, what a draw. What a disgusting draw. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Cast Hour of Promise with Flashback. It's the best draw. A fetch land? I agree. Hey, you know how I was gonna have 4 zombies? I was wrong. I have 8 zombies. Thanks for playing, opponent. Your mid-range strategy is definitely viable. And this, by the by, is one of the many reasons that I love playing black in my modern control decks, because we get to play, if we're playing green, we get to play Assassin's Trophy and we get to play Abrupt Decay. That's why I don't play Modern. Well, I mean, that's a reason. We can even fetch for the Mystic Sanctuary and reset our hour if we wanted to. I'm not going to. I'm going to reset Archmage's Charm, but we could reset Hour of Promise if we wanted to. Hey! Oh, they were dead on board. I mean, I would try to kill their Liliana and attack them, but they were also dead on board. So Aether Gust seems real good. RLGUUD, real good. And then Veil of Summer. So I guess this is an attrition-y game, so I don't really need the Force of Negations. We just need one island to be able to Aether Gust. I guess we should go down a little bit of removal because it seems like they're very in on their sort of planeswalkers. It's actually Field and Valakut decks that make me not play No Jokes. Too popular and hate the matchups. I mean, you could just play something like Ad Nauseam, but if you don't want to play Ad Nauseam, yeah, I totally understand that. All right. Seems good. Seems good. Like, the reason Ad Nauseam is quite a respectable deck right now is it has a pretty good matchup against burn decks and is a pretty good matchup against all the Field Titan decks because it just kills them faster without caring about any permanence. All right. If I don't get Thoughtseized into a crater, this hand is great. Oh, look, we got Thoughtseized into a crater. Still, it's a good hand. We've got an Uro. What? What's that for? My zombies? Ooh, you spooked my zombies. Oh man, they're just hammering us here. Look at all this proactive Magic the Gathering. All right. I didn't want to fetch there in case they do have the turn 3 Blood Moon because my hand is a little soft to it. Oh, I should have played out a fetch land there. In fact, I should have played out the Polluted Delta. No need to fetch yet. No, we didn't, but I should have played out the Delta there. I just drew a basic land and I was like, oh, I'm facing down potential Blood Moon. I should play out this basic, but that's not the way that works. They should take my Uro here, I think. Obviously, it's like not a super attractive like trade, but I am like 100% sure that was a mistake not to take my Uro there. I know the A side of Uro is like not, well, maybe the rest of their hand is really bad. But so we're just gonna go Delta, fetch green, fetch black, play Uro. It has a nice personality. Listen, Roy, they see right through your fake compliment, all right? So don't mess with their feelings like that. You know? Just be straight with them. It's okay. They can take it. They're grown-ups. That is a good pickup. I just didn't want to use the word fugly. Well played, Roy. Well played. Okay, so just get another island right now. Or I guess... No, I'll get an island. Let's not be silly. Well, which would be more silly, actually? I don't... So I want to have the access to the red. Yeah, I'm going to have the Ketria Triome. I know this is about to be turned into a mountain, but we have the Aether Gust in response to something they play, and then we can play the Spell Snare, so I think this is fine. I think playing this out is also fine. And I'm 1 mana short of being able to get rid of the Blood Moon and escape my Uro. Although they would, or they should, pop the Soul Guide Lantern in response to that, but we'll see how this all works out. And then we'll be able to play Castle Vantress next turn. Bolt me. Okay. Wow. That was, I don't know if my opponent knows how to play the deck they're playing. I don't think I'm going to bother Aether Gusting this right now, because I have nothing to do afterwards. They're just going to pick it up again and play it again. So, not having the second blue now is kind of a kick in the teeth, but... But now if I Aether Gust their end of turn, I can escape the Uro, so they'll need to pop their Soul Guide Lantern, so we kind of have the forced action. This is fine. This is fine. They discard. They discard Seasoned Pyromancer. Yikes. Alright. Now we Aether Gust. We'll keep the Tech Edge up. Not that I'm likely to activate Tech Edge here, but I could. Okay. Yep. Oh, that's a card draw. Okay, so I've got blue, blue, blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So we can Uro and cast Cryptic. Blue, blue, blue. Yep. Cools. Titan of Nature's Wrath. Oh. I mean... I guess I could have all the ways to deal with Blood Moon, sure. I'm okay with that. I didn't need to have all the ways to deal with Blood Moon, but I will gladly accept them, Magic Online. I am going to go counter draw, just because this makes me more likely to fuel up to an Uro, and I would like to have an Uro reasonably soon. Dear opponent, have you thought about registering the card Veil of Summer? I think you might enjoy it. Okay. Fetch land? Bang? Nope. It's fine. Nope. So we can activate Castle Vantress on this turn cycle, which I am likely to do. Could also cast Abrupt Decay and Spell Snare. And activate Tech Edge. 1, 2, 3. Which, if they go after my Wrenn and Six, I could also put my Wrenn and Six in the graveyard. Which would mean I could escape Uro. So we'll see if they play anything that I can Spell Snare. That's basically what it comes down to here. Bolt. I mean, that's fine. Helping or hurting, opponent? Helping or hurting? Yikes. Wait. No, this is good. Wait, this is good. I like this. Now I have a way to discard my Spell Snare. All right, so we go. This is fine. Discard Spell Snare. Kiliana. Kiliana of the Veil. Green, black. And then we Tech Edge them, and then we escape Burrow. I activate Tectonic Edge. Really? All right, fine. I think I'd rather play the Uro out because it's more likely they have Graveyard Hate in a high density in their deck, whereas their ability to deal with Hour of Promise is fairly limited to just discard. And if they're discarding my Hour of Promise, then that means I'm keeping my Uro in play, so I am not concerned about winning this game. Oh, they drew a land. And they didn't shock it, even though they have a Seasoned Pyromancer to activate in the graveyard. Interesting. Yay, Magic! We played the card they could never beat, and we won. I like it. I like it. I do like it. All right, match the third. Okay, we're gonna import this Urza's Paradox deck. Does this one feat Vin Diesel? It might. It might. So we're importing this Urza's Paradox deck, but we're also going to create a tweaked version of it where we play none of these cards. And we play... Oh, shit. Undo! Undo! Alright, we'll just rename this one. But let's go join our actual match in a moment. Undo! Undo! Properties. All right. Sure. Have a good one. 1, 2, 3. Man, this hand is fire, right? Keeping the shit out of this one. God, I love Wrenn and Six. I love Wrenn and Six so much. Jiggy! Jiggy, get in here! We drew it! We drew Wrenn and Six! Actually, the up-to-date version of the Urza list. There he is. Hi, Jiggy. I too love Wrenn and Six. Are you going for your 5-0 still with the Grinding Breach? Change to the land base. Okay. I was wondering why there was a Hallowed Fountain in there. Trying Beatron again. Well, Beatron was sweet. Reclaimer. I will eventually push you, Reclaimer. Or charm you. Breach is very taxing. That is a fact. That is a fact. We play the Ram and the Sax, and Wait, no. We're definitely pushing the Reclaimer. If there's a second Reclaimer, we might steal that one. But oh, they had the natty draw of flagstones. Womp womp. The natty draw of flagstones. Well, you can't beat them all. But we are generally pretty teched out for this matchup, so. And next turn they can't Titan here. So the green-white Titan deck being a full turn slower is like super relevant. It is amazing sometimes when I think about Modern and how like your ability to do things on a certain time frame is just such a big deal. And like if they Skyclave me this turn, I really don't care. If they Dryad, it would be like not my favorite thing, but I guess we could just fire back with Hour. And like realistically, I'm not leaving Reclaimer in play for more turns than I have to. So we'll see what they have here. And then now they can't tutor anymore for lands, so if they have nothing? Wow. That is really, really bad for you, opponent. That is colossally poor. Well, I guess I'll just wreck you. I'm bigger. The Locust God calls for you. Field, and the field that wrecks them. Actually, I could go Tech Edge, because I have Wrenn and Six in play. I'm going Tech Edge, because I have Wrenn and Six in play. Hey, we're doing the thing. Jiggy, we're doing the thing. We're going to Wrenn and Six and field people. And by field, I mean Tech Edge. Hey, Roy, this deck is sweet. Oh, they spotted me. Pretty sure we're going way over the top of them, but oh, they bogged me. It's a little late, friend, but okay. Although we do have to deal with this Titan. That's not fun. Not quite as over as I thought it was, perhaps. Still. Pick off their field. Pick up Tech Edge. And then I don't know if I actually want to replay the Tech Edge here. Is it as good as the other things I could be doing? Which I guess just boils down to Mystic Sanctuary. No, there's nothing for me to Mystic Sanctuary for, so second Tech Edge is good here. But I can't. This was not as clean of a win as I thought it was going to be. It's still good. It's just not quite as over. Because that Titan's going to get a lot of triggers. I guess I could try to Archmage's Charm for something here, but I would have had to do that sooner than now. Should have bought 3-ply. Don't you know? Well, no, but wait. If they swing with Titan, I'll kill it by just blocking with zombies. So they're fairly disincentivized to just crack in with Titan, right? Even Skyclave doesn't help them because Skyclave can't exile tokens. Dryad. What if we didn't? Not now, you pantsless monster. No, I said not now. Jesus. does not listen. I tell you, this boy, he doesn't listen. He doesn't listen. He is rude. He's rude. He's a rude boy. And I don't appreciate it. Flagstones. Why? They're gonna get... You're going to fetch a field, right? You have a second field. You're going to go get it now. What? They could have gotten more zombies post-combat. Okay. So you're gonna have your field dodge my tech edge? Sure. Nope. No, they're not gonna have their field dodge my tech edge. I don't know why, but they decided letting their field die is fine. Oh, the blowout! And I don't have a blue card. God, that is garbage. Okay. Well, we gotta hit a Cryptic Command, otherwise we are in the trubs. All right. Well, Wrenn and Six didn't die at least, I guess. But yikes. I mean, I'm taking out their second field here, so if we... So take out their second field. Which they could have put in their hand. Not that I really get to feel great about it, because I just got completely wrecked by their play. I think I'm going to play Misty, because this will give me 2 zombies, which will hopefully kill our Titan this time around. And maybe we can pull through this. But it's not looking great anymore. It was looking good. Explore. That's just more zombies. That's fine. Unless they hit another Titan. Oh, right. No, they don't have a field anymore. Huh. And I don't know that they have any more fields left in their deck. This suggests to me that... Oh, they're just splitting so they can get both. Okay. Well, if they have another path, we still get to kill this Titan, at least. But we'll see what they get to pick out here. Blast Zone, Ghost Quarter. I think we can beat that. Yeah, I'll put Archmage's Charm on top of my deck. I do wonder if I should push one of their zombies. Not this time, friendo. Nope. Cool. Okay. So my field here is just gonna outrun their lack of field fairly quickly, so yeah, we'll just push a zombie this turn to keep our life total high, and then we'll counter anything if we need to, or we'll just reset the Archmage's Charm. Gotta find Cryptic. Eldamri's Call. I guess we're countering a Titan. Yep, we are countering a Titan. Or a Dryad, either one. I don't really mind. But there he is. He's big, he's bold, and he's all the way from Magic 2012. It's Primeval Titan. Bloop. Get out of here, you giant nerd. Alright. I would like to fetch. Oh, right. Well, yeah, they got me good. They got me good, sort of. Yeah, well, I'm on a reasonably short clock here. So, let's keep it as reasonably short as we can. Yikes. Okay. Lots of live draws in our deck, though. So, let's hit one. Let's hit one. Sure. What are you bouncing? Don't bounce the bog. If you bounce the bog, I will be so upset. They bounce the bog. I mean, they can't play it this turn, but... That is a spectacular bad draw. Okay, a lot of our good draws are no longer good. Maybe we'll still be okay. Maybe. It's been a hell of a game one, huh? Yeah, it's fine. We're just going to tech edge that at the end of their turn. Okay, I'm at 4. Don't do it. Ah. Okay, not gonna tech edge yet. I don't need to. Just dead. Just too much air. Just brutal. So close. So close. Alright, so we've got Ashiok though. And we've got Aether Gust. So, and we've got Cleansing Wildfire. I don't know if I need Cleansing Wildfire, but certainly could play it. Force is like less than great. Maybe Remand. Bolt. And I suppose we could take out like Spell Snare and Mana Leaks for Cleansing Wildfires. If we're just like totally off trying to counter with anything that isn't This seems like how we just totally hammer their strategy, right? It's probably the right way to do it. Fatal Push is good. It kills Reclaimer and it kills Dry to the Elysian Grove and maybe some kind of sideboard nonsense. So let's just have a sick opener. That's not sick. Mulligan. Sick opener. That's a sick opener. That is really good. That is really very exceptionally good. If they don't have turn 1 Reclaimer, this game is like a lock. I hope. Thought the last one was pretty close, so maybe moved on to the B side. Sick nasty. Ah, sick nasty. I do love it when it's thick nasty. Don't play a fetch land on 1. I will be... Ah, it's even worse. Ah, I can't Cleansing Wildfire that. I mean, I can, but I really don't want to. Alright. Well, maybe we'll get to kill something good with the Cleansing Wildfire. Some kind of Cavern of Souls, or... Whoa! Opponent, chill out. Wow! That's a hand. That is, I would say my opponent kept a hand, but they really kept more like a foot. Jesus. We're gonna play Ashiok here. We're gonna get really tilted when they immediately have the Skyclave apparition, but you know, that's how these games go. I mean, I could just start cycling these cleansing wildfires on them, but I think it's better to just jam the Ashiok here and pray. Like we didn't pack this card not to play it. Mono blue Ashiok. Getcha. I do not want to mill myself to try to escape Uro, so we're gonna mill them to try to hit fields. We got a boil. We hit a boil. So that's good to know about. I am so sick of that card. That is so amazingly just the worst. Just the worst. All right. Okay. Whoa, Bowlander 42 with a rate of 13 people.
You can run, but you can't glide.
Hope you guys are excited to see some slow, clunky blue soup 4-color control. Sick of your Uros, old man? Well, then you can get the hell out of my chat, cub. I know you. Dryad. What if we didn't? Should I jam this? Probably shouldn't, right? I guess I could Cleansing Wildfire myself and then Fatal Push it next turn. They didn't make a land drop first. All right, resolves. God damn it. Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, why would... So I guess I could end of turn, gust it, and then... No, I can't steal the Reclaimer yet. I don't have... my colors aren't good enough. When they activate the Reclaimer, though, we can gust the Dryad. So I suppose that'll be the plan. That's a good draw. Maybe we just pick off the Valakut and then steal the Reclaimer? Yeah, that sounds good. So if the last card in their hand is Prime Time, we get wrecked, but I can't play around everything. Also, right now they can't boil me, which is pretty great. What if I had an Elvish Reclaimer? How does that make you feel? Could we push and Wildfire instead? Yeah, we could have done. Why was that what you wanted to do instead? Oh my god. Brutal. Keeps him off Titan. Push Apparition, Wildfire, Castle. That wouldn't keep them off of Titan though, right? They could have just had land. They could have just had enough land to get there, right? Anyway, we're dead now. It's over. But maybe you're right. I mean, the token is basically irrelevant, right? I mean, there's no way that token is going to matter in any realistic way. These games are so much bigger. They need land Titan. Yeah, but I don't... makes it harder for them to have it all. I mean, mine put me ahead by us having a reclaim. Like, us having a reclaimer is not pointless, right? Like, we start rotating for our lands too. Like, obviously we don't have Flagstones or Trocaire, so it's not really the same thing, but being able to switch lands that we have into other quality lands doesn't sound like a bad idea. I don't know. Maybe I was just enamored with the neat play. I just it's so hard to deal with that deck. Like, all of their creatures are so valuable. New idea from Jiggy Wiggy. What's up? What up? You're really digging Wishclaw Talisman. It's tilting play against that deck. Well, I mean, it's similar to playing against Amulet. It's similar to playing against, I guess it's like reverse Jund. Like, they just go so much bigger than you that there's just nothing you can do about it most of the time. And like, any of their cards can do that, it feels like. All right. We're on the draw with a blue source and a Spell Snare. Let's go. Yikes. Ah, burn. My truest nemesis. I love Spell Snare, but I also hate Spell Snare. I think Spell Snare knows how you feel about Spell Snare. I think Spell Snare probably agrees with how you feel about Spell Snare. That is Spell Snare in a nugget. Spell Snare is super useful in the classic burn matchup, so like, hopefully we're about to snare an Eidolon here, which is like fire. It's so good. Yep. Huge gains. The biggest. Tremendous. Man, Reflecting Pool with the Triomes is super sweet, isn't it? Ha! I did not notice that until now. We can play Zagoth Triome next turn, and it essentially is like untapped in that it turns my Reflecting Pool from an island into a Zagoth Triome. Oh, they're Luris Burn. Right. Of course. Reflecting Pool's gas. I agree with you. I think it's very decent. Because they don't have Taylor in their hand. Lava Spike is... it's a sorcery. I'm going to remand this just because I need to cast this remand. I can't see them playing Goblin Guide after Lava Spike. Maybe they do. Maybe they get me good. No, they just cast the Spike again. Good. Because we needed to cycle that... we needed to cycle the remand. We weren't going anywhere with that thing. I guess... No, there's nothing I can fetch to play Abrupt Decay this turn. So I'm actually just going to field them, which is a super weird play. But it takes them off of white. It sucks that I have to give them a free mana end of turn. So this might kill us, but it might win us the game. We'll see. Because they just missed a land drop, so they may not have another mana that produces white. I would like a forest just in case. No, I need red mana. I can't get red mana with this. Okay, we'll get the forest. I guess the swamp is the better bluff, but I'm not bluffing. I'm not here to bluff against burn. We're here to draw one of our 4 Uros against burn or not and die. Those are our 2 options. Either we draw one of our 4 Uros or we don't and we lose. Hey, look, they found a white source. Womp womp. If they put Luris in their hand this turn, I'm going to lose it. Boros Charm, no kidding. Lava Spike, oof. Well, we haven't We haven't gone in for option 1 yet. Hopefully we do. I would like to not die. Please. Forked Bolt. It's only 2 damage, right? Like, out of all of the things they can cast, I'm going to let it resolve. Yeah, of course. Of course, the whole rest of their hand is going to be instants, but... in theory, we could beat that. Just play field. This hand is really rough. What do you got there, Jiggy? Oh, wow. That is a deck, Jig. I mean, that's everything I want to be doing. Sultai Erosa combo with Karn. I'm super into it. I don't know if it's good, but it's definitely everything I want to be doing in Magic the Gathering. Please get your Luris. Holy crap. Well, I'm at 1. I would like to draw Uro now. I mean, that's close. That's almost Uro. Hopefully they don't have another... What is their burn build? Exquisite Firecraft and Forked Bolt. Wild. It's frickin' wild, wild west up in here. Okay, so I can Abrupt Decay that. But if the other card in their hand is a burn spell, we'll see. And maybe they respect the fact that I have 4 mana open. Fatal Push on top. Well, that's not the best, but so I can't Cryptic here. If they have the burn spell, I'm just dead. Forked Bolt is weirder. I think so, yeah. Fuck. God bless it. I can't believe I lost a burn playing Forked Bolt. Ah. It's so inefficient. And that's what happens when you don't draw any of your Uros, I guess. And all we can bring in is Aether Gust, I guess. But I guess our deck is pretty well built against this. Well, it's just it's 1 mana for 2 damage. Like that is decidedly worse than all of the other burn spells that Burn normally plays, and we still lost. Like, that sucks. I'm not saying they're wrong to play it. I'm just saying it sucks that we lost to it, because it's like, I don't think Forked Bolt is a good card for them to be playing. Unless they find it really, really good against like Heliod combo, which like you have to kill the turn 1 Arbor Elf, but other than that, it's not. The fact that it's Forked Bolt doesn't help you there, and then it doesn't, like, I guess it kills Bomat Courier and a second Bomat Courier against Red Black Scourge or something, but I'm just saying I don't understand it, which is fine. I don't need to. I'm not required to understand my opponent's choices. All right, let's just draw Uro in game 2 and game 3. Where am I from? Canada. Ah. My fingers are not in the right place. Back where I'm from, Canada. We reward behavior like that. All right. So I guess I'm hoping they have a creature heavy draw. That's the plan. And hopefully we don't. Oh, they mulliganed? That's good. Hopefully we don't have to fetch a swamp here. possible. Yeah, if they have a bauble, I might do it. No. Yeah, I'll take the 1. Against this deck, I'll take the 1. So that I don't have to take the 2 for Zagoth Triome, and I can just push it next turn. Because getting my colors together is really going to be pivotal. It's a good draw. Good memoirs. Not great memoirs, but good memoirs. There it is. Okay, so they drew that this turn. Pretty safe to assume. Unless they were trying to dodge the push last turn, but I think that's a little bit speculative. Huh. So if I fetch Shock here, I take 3. But if I don't fetch Shock here, I take 3. So I'm a fetch Shock here. Maybe I should have used the second push here. It's cheat day. I'm gonna treat myself. I'm a fetch Shock here. I'm gonna treat myself. Cheat day, treat day. Bobble me, sure. And their lands are even destructible? That card is so good. It's so good. That is an excellent draw because I can Mystic Sanctuary next turn. Everything's coming up Millhouse. That is assuming we can draw a freaking Uro. I would like to draw Uro this game. I would like to not die without having drawn a freaking Uro. Am I taking 3? I'm taking 3 because I would like to draw 2 at the end of this turn if it's available. Hopefully this is an Eidolon. Ugh. Yeah. You go away for now. Win without Uro, show it to them in game 3. I mean, I don't know if there's any value in that, but, you know. It's an option. Hey! You need help with the wish board. I would love to help you with the wish board. Solsaros, I believe you have access to our one terrible emote that I did myself. I am not a graphics designer. Lily is my girl. Oh, I did not know that. Well, there you go. Hi, Ryan. You crushing today. Got it. Am I taking this bolt? Yeah. And then they're going to play Eidolon. We're going to respond to Eidolon by drawing 2 cards. Oh, not really. Got it. She just hangs out in your stream. Got it. Cool beans. I was like, I found the elusive partner, but I didn't. I've been dream crushed. I'd like to draw an Uro, please. 1 Uro. Jeez. I guess I'm resetting the Archmage's Charm, and then I'm going to push the Eidolon. We're not that low, so I don't feel super bad about it. Ryan's a very fun streamer. Good. No gray is at the overnight. Oh, okay. That's the partner. There you go. 4-1 to League, and now I'm 3-0 in a modern prelim. Nice! Why did you end your stream? Is it getting serious? Should I leave the room? People say Dredge is dead. I'm assuming then you know, as I've been trying to get people to listen to Reason, that Sodek didn't Sodek like win a challenge? Like it was like last week, right? And he was playing Dredge, I assume. Maybe he was playing Oops or something nonsense. I'm the dredge guy. All right, so if I take this and if I push the Eidolon, I go to 3. Then I draw 2 cards at end of turn. Hopefully we draw Uro and win. I mean, that's the line. I could push the Eidolon and counter this, but I get more draw steps by using the charm. So I'll take the 3. Yeah. We just have to find one of our, again, 4 Uros. 4 Uros. We have 4 Uros. 4 Uros. Going to 3. Sideboard, weight, leyline, and axes. Ah, yeah. Save us, Daddy Uro. That's the dream. Okay, Daddy Jace. Bring me the Uro. Papa Jace. Papa was a rolling Jace. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. When he died. All right. Well, we have a Remand. So that's not the worst thing in the world, unless they just rip a bolt. Think you gotta Fate Seal them. Well, I was hoping to dig for Remand or Mana Leak, which I did hit. Because I still have a land drop. So I think we put back Breeding Pool, Misty, play Castle Vantress, because I have an island. Pass the turn. Because it depends on what they draw. Would have gone for Fate Seal. We're not cowards. No, that's why I went for the Brainstorm, because I'm not a coward. Remember, you can use bad magic logic in either direction. I'm not afraid of this Bolt or Lava Spike. I'm not afraid of it. That is slightly scary. Wanted to Fate Seal, I'm a coward. Alright, so I could go to 2 to shuffle, but there's only 1 card on top of my deck I don't know what it is. So being against 3 is not particularly valuable, but or being at 3 is not particularly valuable, but going down to 2, like over going down to 2, but 2 means a Goblin Guide kills you, which is just a pathetic way to die. I don't know. Are those good ones? I think those might be good ones. All right. Put Breeding Pool on top. And yeah, Breeding Pool, Misty on top of it. Green Source, Zombie. Think about the Forked Bolt. It's true, we could die to Forked Bolt again. I am not denying we could die to Forked Bolt again. Pretty sure we're safe now, though. Not now, obviously, with the Euros, yeah. So, all right. The card in their hand is Lurrus. I have many zombies. So, if I fetch a forest now, I force them to pop the Soul Guide Lantern. Which means I have more clearance to resolve Uro next turn. Also, they might not know. This game is not over. I would like to point out this game is not over. You're saying this game is over. It's not over. They can kill me. It is possible for them to kill me. I believe that. Maybe I'm just a bad Magic player, but I believe they can kill me here. There they go. Good for them. They found the line. You don't. I guess we just cast Hour here, because they're going to go Lurrus into, I guess, Soul Guide Lantern. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna assume that they can't kill me with burn. I don't think there's any one card they could draw. I guess they could bobble and then kill me on my upkeep. No, there's no way they'd have enough mana. So we'll get the other field, and we'll get Field of Ruin, start knocking down their Sacred Foundries. Or Tech Edge. Tech Edge. Alright. Yeah, I think they realistically can't kill me either. I'm just saying, yeah. I assume that they can still kill me. I'm at 5, like, sure. Field is messed up. I agree Field is messed up, but like, so is so much else of Modern, so. Went not from nothing to everything. I mean, I had like 6 lands in play. Like, it's not like I had actual nothing. I think Field should go personally. As long as Uro doesn't go, I don't give a shit. But if we are going to ban something from these decks, can we please ban either Monastery Swift Spear, Soulscar Mage, or Lavadart? Because I find all of those cards egregious. Those cards are not okay. The number of times I've died on turn 3 to just like honest burn players playing out their burn honestly is like not okay. Yeah, Lavadart is just ludicrous. Lavadart is not fun. My favorite friend, Icefang Quaddle, is largely unplayable. No. I'm saying if we're saying that some of Field, Uro, Mystic Sanctuary, and Wrenn and Six are not, and Force of Negation, if you're saying those cards are not okay, then in my opinion, something from the burn deck needs to go. Because the burn deck is egregious. It's not, in my opinion, it's not okay. It's obnoxious. It is way too good. Way too good. Turn 3 killing me with Kiln Fiend? Okay, that's fine, because Kiln Fiend is like a very all-in kind of card. Wrenn makes it possible for 4-color decks to run 4 colorless lands in their deck. Well, they're also running like 27 to 33 lands sometimes. So they're usually running like 23 colored sources. And then they're running some colorless lands on top of that. But I know what you mean. But I at the same time, like Wrenn and Six is slow. And for the most part, the format has adjusted around allowing Wrenn and Six to be able to pick off most of the playable creatures, which kind of sucks. Like in Legacy, it was the same thing, right? Like Delver and Young Pyromancer became largely unplayable, which people did not appreciate, which is one of the reasons it got banned. Perfect. We got a removal spell, and we don't have to take damage for it. In terms of being on the draw, this is one of the best things we could have. Babble. Oh, we drew a free card. I love drawing free cards. Yikes. Alright. Hopefully they don't have Eidolon, because I have no ability to stop it. I think my cards I personally hate in order are Field of the Dead, Dryad, and Mystic Sanctuary. Right. And that's the thing, too. Like, yeah, the Titan decks, I mean, they'll still have Dryad without Field, and I admit that that's not the same thing, right? They would definitely be markedly worse. Okay, so I'm remanding the Rift Bolt. I don't think Mystic Sanctuary is to go, but I hate the other two enough to keep me want to play Modern. I mean, again, I'm just saying I think they're all egregious, and I think the Prowess deck is also egregious. And if you want to take out some of the cards from the powerful mid-range and control decks, then you should. I feel like you should take something away from the burn decks, because I just find them obnoxious. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents. I'm someone who doesn't like playing aggressive decks. Like I freely admit that I am biased. Like I don't smash prowess decks so hard. Yeah. Okay, so we go snap, push, and then we're insulated from their next creature, so that's great. 4 creeping chill with an average kill on turn 3/4. Yeah, fair enough. I'm just saying I really like where Modern is right now, and I don't think anything needs to be banned. I'm okay with it. I find some decks to play against obnoxious, but I've always found decks to play obnoxious. There's the Rift Bolt. I've got Snap Remand. And all the basics. Although, to be perfectly honest, at this point, like I feel like, oh, I don't have a second blue. All right, I do not have Snap Remand. I was bluffing. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We're going to cycle this Ketria Triome, because we're so baller. Oh, yeah. Who needs to stop that Rift Bolt? Not me. I'm just going to cycle this Ketria Triome and pick up one of my Uros, and then we will win. Now they're going to... Oh! Right, well, maybe we draw... Force of Negation? Which wouldn't really help. Stop that Rift Bolt with your face. I mean, it kind of did, right? Yeah, no, going to 11 here. Ow. Well, I definitely need more islands, so... Stop the Rift Bolt with my face. I basically did that, so... Man, where are these Uros? Why are they always hiding? It's very, very upsetting and terrifying. I would like that not to be the case, please. Oh, boy. Please play 2 CM speed? Oh, no. I don't want to fetch, but I want to fetch. I don't want to fetch. I want to fetch. Uro, hard to get. He's hard to handle, alright? He's hard to handle. I mean, Bolt Snap Bolt could eventually be a line, I guess. Although I don't have enough red mana for it. Maybe they'll Blood Moon me. Maybe they'll Blood Moon me. Why do we only run 4 Uro? We need more. Asking the real questions. No, this is a Bolt. It is. You are not wrong. Please Boros Charm me. For the love of God. Yes! Alright, we are remanding the shit out of that. Wow, I can't believe Magic Online didn't make me choose my one legal target. You've grown so much. Magic Online. Wow. So mature. Jesus. How pissed off would you be if Fork Bolt killed your snaps? More than a little. I have to be honest. More than a little. Love how counterspells versus burn can often turn into healing salve. You start to ask yourself how much mana your healing salves cost. Yeah, exactly. I feel like they're tanking because they have it, right? Oh, no. God, we're so dead. Love this Archmage's salve, I guess. We're so dead if we don't draw Uro. Oh my god! Brutal. We're like 100% to be dead here, right? There's nothing I can do. Fuck. God, I'm so sick of burn. Ah. Yeah, like nothing I did mattered at all. They just played it out. Okay. Well, I guess we could 2-3. Brutal. We were 19 cards into our deck, didn't find an Uro. They got away with murder that game. They were just so stuck on lands, but We could have gone Upkeep Bolt or EOT Bolt into Fetch for Mystic for Bolt, then hit for 6, then swing for 4 to get 1 over lethal. Yeah. Maybe. If that is a kill them line that existed there, if we had red in play. Right. Oh, it's Fluffy Wolf. Well. This is another streamer, so if you would like to watch this from both angles, you can probably do so. Go check out Fluffy Wolf's stream. Usually playing some variety of Red Prison, but also plays a cool Goryo's Vengeance Reanimator deck. All sorts of cool stuff. Do I have a second Forest in my deck? I'm pretty sure I do. That is not the deck I'm playing right now. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Cool. Goryo's with Blood Moons. It doesn't look like it. I want to get a swamp as soon as possible. Followers only chat. I mean, I don't approve of such methods, but feel like I must respect them. I don't, but I feel like I should say that I do. I think I'm allowed to have opinions. I don't know, but I think followers only chat is asking people. Basically, you're asking people to follow just if they want to chime in, and I've just never had that many jerkwads wandering in from the internet into my channel, and we could just time them out, so I don't really mind. But I guess once you get to a certain size, that's really a different matter. You feel bad following and unfollowing right after. Well, right, that's the thing that happens to me. Okay, so he's on the red-white Ice 9 prison deck for sure. Which means this Uro is probably going to bury him. So, Island, Uro, Delta. You have a high density of assholes. They just happen to be most of your mods. Right, but if assholes are just the police, then the system will be perfect, right? Don't at me. Don't at me. Yeah, sure. So my opponent might show off the modern staple that is Magus of the Tabernacle, by the way. That may happen at some point. Just keep your eyes out for the spice. Okay, they could have Boom Bust now. Oh, it's just going to be Stone Rain? Sure. Yeah, it's a super fun deck. It's not particularly good, but yeah, it's super fun. Well, my opponent has successfully pressured me into casting Mana Leak on turn 4. I believe we have won. Magus of the Tabernacle is a 2/6. Just putting that out there. It is freaking enormous. Okay. I guess I could just jam this Hour of Promise this turn, but that feels like a formula for losing. So we're just going to go down the line of alt Wrenn and Six next turn, and that's probably the game win. We have 3 islands at play, so I could reset it, but I don't want to, so I'll just get the island here. So just all on basics, pick up my Misty, pass the turn. Because they can't bust this turn, even if busting would make them feel good. All right, you got my Wrenn and Six. You got him. Flagstones. Want a Field Promise? Yeah, maybe I should have. Get like 8 zombies or whatever. Yeah. Oh, I meant to get something I could shock to have untapped, but that's okay. I just don't want to get Blood Moon out of this game. I mean, there's like a reasonable shot we just get... Sure. We just get busted. Because right now, if they go land bust, they get to come out of it with 2 lands. We'll have 0. But we'll still have a Wrenn and Six in play, so maybe we'll be all right. I don't know. I didn't know they played Moon. Well, maybe they don't. Like I'm not sure. I don't know the list like the back of my hand. Like I've played it before. I know he's on some variation of it. Okay, so they're not busting this turn. Oh wait, maybe they are. Yeah, they could. Christ. Yeah, should have just gone for full zombies, huh? Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I was just, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't playing to my hand correctly because my hand is so completely bare of any counter magic. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, from now on, I mean, for the first little while, what we're going to do here is do nothing but play fetch lands and just have them sit in play. So that's not the end of the world. Still in the driver's seat. I'm not sure about that, but it's certainly possible we still win. I will say that much. We have backup Wrenn and Six. Picking up an Uro is good. Delta, sure. They have no pressure from what I see unless they have some witchcraft in their yard. That is correct. They don't have anything going on in play. Sorry, I just wanted to scope out what lands are in my deck right now. We are a little bit thin. But we get to get a Wrenn and Six emblem this turn and then play a fresh Wrenn and Six. Or I guess we could just play the Uro. I don't know. I'm not sure which one is better. Go Wrenn and Six emblem here. Hold up the mana leak, I guess. Yeah. I think that's where I want to be. Uro's pretty tight. I think it will... I think next turn we get to go Wrenn and Six, pick up a land, still hold up the mana leak. The most important thing is we don't get like Haymakered out of this game again. Or Stone Rained. Because I fetched there. So they need to have Boom here to knock me down on lands. If they have it, I'm kind of screwed. So let's see. Doesn't look like it. Wow. Yeah. I know what you mean. Like, it felt like we had another land, but we don't. Oh, no. Are they going to have double Mana Tithe here? Well, I guess that would be the last two cards in their hand. Maybe they just missed my... I don't... Okay, whatever. Triome. We're going to play this one because we don't have... Oh, maybe they have another, like, bust in their hand or something? And they just need to rip a land for that? But then that won't actually help them that much this time. Maybe they actually finally have a threat? No, they're cycling. Cool. Looks like we made it. Suppression field, that's fine. It's too late for that. Well, no, I can't activate Wrenn and Six. That's funny. I mean, I could pay 2 for it. Pay 2 to activate Wrenn and Six, pick up a basic, pass the turn. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, we could decay at end of turn. I just don't want to do it right now, just in case they have another Haymaker. I would like to mana leak that, because that does not cost me extra mana on the suppression. Right. It's the same mana. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. Whoops. Oh, the post mana leak Land of Shame. Oh, that's rough. We just decayed it plus when we still have leak out. Yeah, you know what? You're just 100% right. You're 100% right. Okay, we do that. Pick up a blue, and then we play our Uro out, and this should be game. We don't get to put a land in with Uro, but I'm okay with that. Triome, Wrenn and Six, Misty, Delta. They've conceded. Yay, magic! That was the moment where the opponent royed incorrectly. Yes, you are right, Roy. You are right. So Gust. I think that's it, huh? Uro's hard to beat for them? Well, I mean, yeah, because they're not playing Path, right? They're just trying to shut you out. Yeah, they're trying to shut you out before you get there. Yeah, Rest in Peace is very likely. Well, we don't need most of these cards, so we can basically try to find room elsewhere. Kind of oust. That's true. That's true. I think I want Ashiok because it shuts off their... Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, this is how we're boarding, so we just need to get as lucky as we did there in that game, because they definitely could have taken us apart, but we just got lucky with the way we were able to sequence out. Yeah, Force of Negation and Trophy this is a keeper. I don't really need the upkeep stop in these matches. I don't know why I left them on for the whole time. Man, do I have to force that? I think I do, right? And I think we force with Snap. Maybe Jace? Snap. I would like to resolve Jace. Gust protects me from Stone Rains next turn. I don't know if it's right, but yeah. Snap's definitely very slow. That probably should have been Ketria Triome. It's a good pickup. It's a good pickup. It's good soup. There it is. Rest in pepperonis. Bloop. There goes my graveyard. Womp womp. Opponent is closing the noose. Tying the noose around me slowly. Perhaps I will suffocate. Perhaps I will just expire. But either way, I am doomed. Or not, you know, whatever. Noose, what a gross word. That's not the best. Whoa! Whoa. Whoa. I'm gonna need you to slow down. Don't bust me. Don't bust me. Double mull. I mean, I'm gonna kill them both, right? I kind of need to. I mean, I guess I didn't because I had Jace in my hand, but I don't. Maybe that was the right way to play this game. Why are you leaking the rip? Yeah, you're probably right. I feel like I'm supposed to try to unlock my graveyard, but maybe you're right, and we're just supposed to like try to get this Jace down and ride that to victory. Well, I'm in for a penny, in for a pound now, right? Like, I don't not do this now that I've done all that. Like, I think I do kind of have to sunk cost myself here. I'm gonna do this. Hello! Maybe they have, yep. The Tithe! No! Sunk cost means you shouldn't. The sunk cost fallacy means you shouldn't. But there is, like, the reason that sunk cost is such a... Oh my god! The sunk cost fallacy means you shouldn't. Sunk cost is so... I'm going to call it devious, because it is so close to being reality sometimes. Like, the reality is sometimes once you're in far enough, you just need to go all in, and that's the only way you are going to get anything out of it. And sometimes you do get paid off for that. I think more often than not it's not true, but, you know. We got boiled, we may recover. Let's find out. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Wait, hold on. That's not what we're doing. Okay. It's a very slow clock. Also, it taxes you. Well, I'm glad I have all these Force of Negations now. Thank goodness. Yeah. Yeah, but on the plus side, Roy, if I'd played this game correctly, it wouldn't be as annoying. I screwed this up. I think you're all 100% correct with the way we should have handled this game. Was not abrupt decaying or mana leaking the rest in pieces once they were in play. Just letting them be, and taking advantage of the way they were trying to play the game out. That said, this is an incredibly slow clock, and we're not locked out of this game at all at the moment. So maybe we bounce back. Molten Rain. I think I'll gust it. Red-white deck has no pressure. Yeah, they have I think the lists I was seeing before were running exactly 2 Magus and exactly 2 Dark Dweller, Goblin Dark Dweller. That was their entire pressure. Please tithe me. Please tithe me. Do it. Do I just jam my Jace? What are the chances they kept lightning bolts in? High? Very high? But if I just Fate Seal, they can swing in and then bolt. Which I guess keeps taxing them, but... And then I do have Force of Negation. I think we can keep waiting. Well, no, because I know what their top card is, right? I know it's... Because they put it on top? They put it on top. So I could jam my Jace here and send the Molten Rain to the bottom. And then hope... Yeah, jam? Alright, we're jamming. Hope you like jamming too, everyone. I hope you like jamming too. We're going to shock the Steam Vents, because if I manage to pick up a Wrenn and Six, that's like very capable of pulling me out of this. Don't you dare. No! I just want to know if you've ever seen the rain. That's what I want to know. Yeah. I mean, you know, sometimes they have it all. Sometimes they have it all. So, I mean, again, proving that their deck doesn't need that pressure, right? They don't need it. Most of the time, they can just get there this way. So we're going to have to force the Molten Rain here. And then we've got an Assassin's Trophy we can't cast. And that's where we're at. Because they like 8 for 1 dust with the boil. Not actually, but they I think they only killed 3 lands, but no! What is this draw? That's just so rude. Jesus. We lost to Burn the way we did, and we just lost that game the way we did. That was savagery. But I mean, it's my fault. So if we are presented with a similar situation in game 3, perhaps we go down the other road, and then we lose in a totally different fashion. We'll find out. All right. Either way, Fluffy plays a good match. Yes, he do. Wow. This hand is really sketchy if they have Boom. I would like to keep in hand, can't gamble, but yeah, all right, we're gonna mull it. Sure, this is better. So we get to run out our 2 fetch lands before they could play. Before they can play their suppression field. Can I keep this hour? No, I don't think so. I think I just want as many lands as possible. Second hand looks good. Well, good enough. Yeah, I think that's my same feeling about it. If they jam something on turn 2, though, we get to jam our Ashiok on turn 3. So that feels pretty okay. I would like to see Rest in Peace, or... That's not what I wanted to see at all. But, you know... Fuck. That's a good one. I mean, this game we get to hit him at the Ashiok, so maybe... I wonder if I should be playing around Boil here. I almost definitely should, right? Fine if we can find an Uro in time. Well, not if they have Rest in Peace as a follow-up. This means they can't tithe us. I guess so. I should have gotten a swamp. I fucked up. Well, we'll see how much we get punished for it, but well, like their flagstones doesn't get to do its thing now, so that's kind of great. Let's just start milling them. Because we could actually win this game fairly easily with 2 Ashioks. We just took out one of the Goblin Dark Dwellers, right? Like, Molten Rain? Yeah, sure. Ow. Wait, 3 more? Jesus, that card is super obnoxious. Okay. Good lord. If they just have a couple more Stone Rains, we're fucked. Maybe we could top deck a Wrenn and Six. Wrenn and Six could pull us out of here pretty quick. It leaks everything. It's leaking all over the place. If I won for this league when I 2-3'd the Urza League and almost did better, I'm going to be really, really annoyed. The hell is the point of playing good decks when you draw like this? Just why even bother? Yeah. Play Hammer, all draws are bad. I don't like that deck. I mean, first of all, I don't like playing aggressive decks in general. And then I mean, it's cool, but I played it before. It was fun, like once, but it's just, you know, it's the moped. I don't want my friends to see me riding it, you know. I should have Ashiok them. Mill ourselves? I guess I could have. Might hit Uro. Yeah. This turn I definitely should do that. Assuming they don't have a Stone Rain, but they almost definitely do. Well, I gotta fetch before that comes down. Get a blue land, mill myself. Nah. Yeah, we could ramp into Uro here and then be in okay shape. So let's grab. So Ketria gives me the opportunity to use Wrenn and Six. Watery Grave gives me the ability to Assassin's Trophy. There's double suppression field in place, so Wrenn and Six is not great. But it is playable. Oh, activating Ashiok to mill myself now costs 4. It's no longer an option. Okay, so I would like to pick up an Abrupt Decay, I think, for the defense grid, honestly. It's a good top deck. Can Archmage's Charm myself to draw? Yeah, it's a decent draw. Leaks on, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I guess we'll pass with the leak up because they're probably looking to play something bigger soon. Good God. I guess. Is it something they can't play? No, they need white? Oh, sure. Oh shit, I can't play the snap anymore to beat down. I wanted to just jam the Snapcaster to go beat, but can't do that anymore. Alright, I'm just gonna Archmage's Charm myself. If I draw... That's a good one. Here's my clock. You're up. I guess I could have waited till next turn because I could play the Archmage's Charm. Oh my god, I'm just gonna get eaten, right? Nope. Good. Not dead. Not dead yet. That sucks. Little bit. Little bit. I could spend 6 mana to mill myself. Yeah, I might as well, right? I'm not doing anything else. I cannot cast this Aether Gust. Unless I cast it on my turn, but... yeah. Because if we hit an Uro, we can just cast it next turn. Of course we didn't. And we mill the Steam Vents. Because if I drew a fetch land, I could pay the 6 mana to go and get the Steam Vents, but I milled it. I think there's still a Ketria Triome in my deck. Stone Rain. Yep. Taking me off islands. That's bold. Oh, they've got 2? Brutal. Well, I mean... I guess I could just have everything. So if I pick up 1 more land, I can activate this Wrenn and Six. That's pretty hot. That's so hot. I'm going to tell my opponent I'm going to try to make fetch happen. They can't sack their Sunbaked Canyons. There's too many suppression fields in play. Boil me now, nerd. It will kill exactly 1 land. Well, that's unfortunate. We've progressed from hate pieces to self-loathing. Yeah, my opponent's definitely got the self-loathing going hard. I need 1 more mana-producing land. Can almost cast Spell Snare. Yeah, maybe someday. Maybe someday. I've got 2 blue? Yikes. Not good enough. Not good enough. God, this is so close. Can they crack 1 now? Yeah, they can. That's hilarious. 8 mana, crack Sunbaked Canyon. That's wild. That's a good one. But they're gonna take 2 damage to do it? Wild. What an incredible game of Magic the Gathering we have going here. This is insanity. Yes, I will take that. Thank you. I don't care. Don't care about the triggers. I witnessed the worst type of this game when I watched a Shop's Mirror. There were too many sphere effects. The game was decided by 1/1 Ballistic Cast for 6 mana. I mean, that just sounds sweet to me. I don't know what you're talking about, Roy. Okay, my opponent just put themselves to 3 to draw 1 extra card. Did we done get them? Because we can start fetching now. Obviously, we can also just hit them with Snapcaster and then ping them with Wrenn and Six. If this is a Stone Rain, it's going to be hilarious. Valakut Awakening. Okay. They're digging deep. Peak Magic. Yeah, this is peak Magic the Gathering right here. We have reached peak Magic the Gathering. Draws 4 cards. Jeez. Sunbaked Canyon. Okay. Okay, opponent. I am gonna kill you. It's my turn. So I have 6 mana to ping them. So I'm just gonna do that. kill you. For the 2-3. For the 2-3. Well, you know what? I still love the hell out of this deck. I really do. So obviously we had a bit of a disappointing league, but we lost a Green-White Titan. We lost a brutally tough one to burn, and I think that first one was to Black-Red. So yeah, that is definitely still one of my favorite decks in Modern. I don't think it's as good as the Titanfield deck we played earlier this week or the Sultai Reclamation deck. So if I wanted to play a higher stakes tournament, something more important than a league, even to me, I would probably play one of those decks. I think he said he was on track for an 0-5 when you started in that match versus him. I stopped watching the stream shortly after that in game 1, though. Well, if I am in any way more entertaining to watch than Fluffy, then I will take that as a compliment. And if I'm just, I don't know, if you just wanted to watch it from this side, I will take that too. You playing the league later? No, I'm not going to play the challenge tomorrow. But if I was, I think, well, it's smaller. It's a little bit smaller, Solceras. I think people usually like chats of like, well, depending on the type of person, they like chats of a certain size. Like I definitely tend to prefer more intimate chats. Yeah, Sultai and Wilderness Reclamation I think is basically just the better version of this deck. But it doesn't play the exact same kind of fair, finicky magic that I like. And then the Gifts version, I think this one is worse, but it's certainly very cool. I don't know what you just typed, Roy, but that was sweet. Yeah, this deck is super slick. I don't know if it's actually any good. When we played it, I don't think we had a particularly good go with it, but I think I like playing 80 card Iceberg, and maybe taking the gifts out would actually make this deck better. Not sure. Caps Lock toggles between English and Tamil. Neat. This one has the Life from the Loam we put in it, so it's like extra spice. It doesn't have a tech edge, but it should, right? Anyway, so yeah, more Iceberg. Love that deck. Love the Iceberg archetype, or rather the BURG archetype now that it is iceless, and now it's a field deck, but it's fine by me. I wish there was a way to make it more like the ice deck from before with Abominable Treefolk, etc. That is still my favorite modern deck of all time, basically, but hey. And then we now have at least one deck to check out for tomorrow, which is Mono Blue Urza. So this is going to be quite the deck to play. It's like Mono Blue Oops All Were combos. Also, I need to tweak, so I need to rename at least one of these because so I'll call this one Mono Blue Urza Chalice, and then next up, well, my hibernation deck, BURG control. I like that. I wasn't talking about my upheaval deck, but my upheaval deck is sweet. So this is the version they sent me with the 4 Aether Spellbomb, 4 Witching Well, and then I'm gonna do a version of it where I'm going to add 4 of Chalice of the Void and 4 of I think Mox Amber. But I'll figure that out when I get to it tomorrow. Time down in a close 3 versus 4 colored money would have won the time. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it happens. So Chalice and what else do I want in here? I think it's Mox Amber. Mox Amber. Maybe we'll go like 2 Mox Ambers and like 2 Witching Wells. Amber seems very good. It's definitely not very good in this deck, but I think it's good enough. Oh, this deck is it not playing any Engineered Explosives in the main? Because if it's not, maybe we can squeeze some in this way. Yeah, we'll squeeze some in this way. We got Whir on 3, Bridge, Psy, Chalice, Spellskite, Grinding Station. Someone's Crypt. I like the Crypt dodges. Amber seems very good. Well, and then we could play Sorcerer's Spyglass here. In the main, at least. Pentad Prism in my mono blue deck. I don't know about that one. It also, well, yeah, it would be all right. I'm not sure about that one. I guess we could fit in some. So we could play more fetches, in order to facilitate that. So I'm not really shooting you down, Cub, because maybe we should be playing Pentad Prism or just Talismans, right? No, Pentad Prism with Urza, right? Especially with all the nonsense we're doing here. But I think probably just 2 Engineered Explosives in the main deck. I kind of want a 3rd Mox Amber. It's mono blue, no Pentad Prism. Right, but we could splash into another color just to put the prism up. Because we're also, if I want to play Engineered Explosives, right? I don't want to play it for 1. That's some nonsense. This deck is playing 2 Academy Ruins. I don't like that. 2 Academy Ruins is goofiness. All right, I'm going to leave this as is, and then I'll come back to it tomorrow before I play it, and obviously I'll try to figure out exactly what I want to do with it. But it does seem like an idea. This is definitely an idea. I just like how much Chalice of the Void protects you from so many different things right now. But I do think that this is an intriguing little concept. It's neato burrito, if I may. So yeah, we had 2 2-3s tonight. Not a bad little night of Magic the Gathering. Thanks everybody for joining me. And if you are checking this out on the YouTube, make sure you hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. And I'm going to send all of us over to Fluffy Wolf, assuming he's still streaming. Is he a West Coaster? Does anyone know? West Coast, Best Coast? Or is that 05 the end of his night? One assumes it might be. Let's find out. Fluffiest of Wolf, are you going? He is. Let's go get him. Oh, he's against Tron! Oh, I want to see them cry. All right. See you guys there. Have a great night, and take care. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay warm.